Grab me a shot. I'll drink to them. Grab me a shot.
In my opinion, like, I think Drake won that beef because the rap battle, because it's like, obviously Kendrick made the hit song, The Not Like Us, but it's all lies. He said he had a daughter, which was debunked, and then the pedophile.
People forgot about that, eh?
Right.
The daughter thing was crazy.
Like, come on, bro. It wasn't even real.
No.
Like, but people don't bring that up.
It's crazy. That's what scares me too, is because, like, I guess when you get to that level and you're so big, like, people really do just want to see you fall. Kendrick has some tracks.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if I could name, I could name 10, but I don't know if I could name 20.
Can you name 5 songs off his new album?
No.
Exactly. That's my point, though.
The crowd at London.
At the Wireless Festival in London, the audience believed they were witnessing another Drake performance. What they received in its place was arguably the most combustible event in hip-hop this summer, as Drake threw a flurry of barely disguised jabs at both LeBron James, the unexpected NBA star, and Kendrick Lamar. Fans are frantically trying to figure out the newest development in what is turning into an increasingly acrimonious rivalry after the July 12th performance sent shockwaves through the music and sports industries. Drake informed the boisterous London audience that some individuals changed their ways under duress before launching into a modified version of his popular first-person shooter. He changed the original lyrics to sing, trying to keep it peaceful. But these end as fake loyal. But that was the real bombshell. For the influence and the rewards, even King James switched sides. Fans quickly saw the allusion to King James as a jab at LeBron James, igniting a firestorm on social media. Drake wasn't finished, though. Compton's finest tried to finish me, but I'm still standing tall, he said in another modified poem. Suppose the so-called GOAT isn't really that amazing after all? The Compton allusion was a clear jab at Kendrick Lamar, carrying on their ongoing feud that intensified earlier this year with a string of diss songs that took over the media for weeks. One fan remarked on social media, "Imagine paying for a festival ticket and getting front row seats to the next chapter of the biggest rap beef in years." While another fan commented, "Drake decided to wake up and choose violence at Wireless." Millions of people watched the festival performance live, but it soon expanded beyond just music. Drake used one of the largest stages in the UK to rekindle many feuds at once. However, why is Drake acting so aggressively against LeBron James? Now, Drake also brought LeBron on stage at previous gigs and mentioned their connection in songs, demonstrating how close the two were originally thought to be. Sources claim that the split started when LeBron openly praised Kendrick Lamar's diss song, Not Like Us, which many saw as the final blow in Kendrick and Drake's musical sparring match, according to one industry insider who spoke on condition of anonymity. LeBron sharing a video of himself vibing to Not Like Us seemed like a betrayal to Drake. Drake believed that this was more than just LeBron listening to music. He was openly siding with Kendrick throughout the feud. The insider went on to say that Drake had apparently contacted LeBron in private after reading the post, but their exchange obviously didn't make matters better. It's intriguing that Drake made his public announcement just a few weeks after LeBron agreed to a new, more than $100 million deal agreement with the Lakers. Some have hypothesized that Drake, a well-known basketball aficionado and sports expert, may have had more private business disputes with LeBron that fueled their relationship's decline. Regarding the ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar, Drake's performance suggests that he is not yet prepared to accept defeat. In a TikTok analysis that has already received millions of views, well-known hip-hop commentator DJ Academics stated that Drake is making a strong comeback when everyone thought the feud was over. Even though many hip-hop fans and critics declared Kendrick the victor of their previous exchange. However, not everyone is impressed with Drake's strategies. In a social media post, British grime artist Skepta, who had previously played at Wireless, seemed to gently criticize Drake's actions. True kings are not required to declare themselves or bring others low. Even though he didn't specifically identify Drake, it was clear from the time and phrase who he was talking about. However, it seems that the London audience was mostly in favor of Drake's provocations, as seen by the loud applause that followed each of his changed lyrics. When he began shooting photographs, the atmosphere completely changed. According to festivalgoer Amelia Lewis, it changed from being typical entertainment to giving us the impression that history was being reenacted. Despite the uproar, music writers who covered the event pointed out that Drake gave one of his most spirited performances in a long time. The music journalist for GQ observed that Drake appeared more animated on stage than he has in recent memory, possibly due to the turmoil. Although the jokes may make headlines, they were a part of a technically stunning performance that showed everyone why he has been at the top for so long. The organizers of the Wireless Festival have refrained from commenting on the controversy in a tactful manner. Although some claim that Drake's lyrical changes took them by surprise, musicians frequently change their lyrics. But, according to one festival source, they weren't prepared for this platform to be used to intensify a well-known feud. They aren't exactly complaining, though, because the performance has generated a lot of social media interest. Drake's wireless performance has repercussions that went well beyond the music industry. NBA players from the past and present shared their thoughts on social media, while sports experts on ESPN and other networks dedicated portions to talking about LeBron's possible reaction. The tweet by former Laker Kyle Kuzma, "Some friendships aren't built for the spotlight," was widely seen as endorsing LeBron. Kendrick Lamar views Drake's most recent jabs as a reopening of wounds that many believed had been closed or at least covered. Kendrick appeared to have moved on from the first exchange of diss tracks earlier this year, concentrating on his next album and his charity endeavors in Compton. He must now decide whether to take the high road and ignore Drake's latest provocations, or respond to them. Kendrick has consistently chosen his responses carefully. He takes his time clapping back. He waits for the ideal opportunity to say something meaningful. If he reacts to this, it won't happen right away and will be timed for optimum effect. The most intriguing aspect of this most recent chapter in the Drake-Kendrick story is how it has now grown to involve people from beyond the music industry. Drake has produced a pop culture moment that goes beyond ordinary hip-hop feuds by entangling LeBron James in the dispute, possibly attracting viewers who might not otherwise be interested in rap feuds. According to some industry watchers, Drake's wireless performance may be preparing the audience for an unexpected release. Drake has frequently used public conflicts as a springboard for new music throughout his career. If he intends to release something in the upcoming weeks, creating buzz with the wireless dishes might be just what he needs. The dispute also draws attention to how in celebrity culture, the boundaries between commerce, sports, and entertainment are becoming increasingly hazy. LeBron and Ray Kendrick are more than simply athletes and artists. These are well-known, worldwide brands with sizable business portfolios that consist of media ventures, endorsements, and investments. When they conflict, it affects stock prices, brand alliances, and other things, and it spreads across other sectors. Today, a complex ecosystem of interrelated business interests is at risk of an earthquake. LeBron and Drake are more than just well-known people. They serve as the hubs of enormous business empires. Considering Drake's current professional ascent, the timing is particularly noteworthy. He appeared to be going through a vulnerable stage in his career after receiving criticism that his most recent album fell short of expectations. He was already on the defense after the Kendrick feud earlier this year, when many fans proclaimed Kendrick the winner by rekindling the feud and extending it to include LeBron. Drake is reclaiming control of the story and refuses to concede. Defeat Drake has always had a knack for managing the conversation, always manages to turn things around, even when he's feeling low. The wireless performance guarantees that he will be discussed on his terms once more. The growing feud provides fans with an intriguing look into the true relationships that lie behind these celebrities' meticulously constructed public personas. Drake's public criticism of LeBron, whom he formerly regarded as a friend, demonstrates how personally he handles perceived slights and betrayals. Drake has often talked about friendship and loyalty. Therefore, he considers it the worst insult. when he believes someone has betrayed him, especially someone as well-known as LeBron. Fans are speculating about the possible forms of Kendrick Lamar's and LeBron James' answers while they wait for their reply. Will Kendrick release a new diss song? Will LeBron comment on the matter on social media or at a press conference? Will they both choose to remain silent, depriving Drake of the gratification that comes with a reply? One thing is certain, no matter what happens next, Drake's feuds with Kendrick Lamar and, more recently, LeBron James will likely continue to dominate cultural discourse for some time to come thanks to his wireless festival performance. In a time where the most important asset is attention, Drake has once again shown that he is an expert at grabbing it. The ball is in Kendrick and LeBron's court, even if it means mending fences with old friends and allies for the time being. Drake has taken use of one of the largest platforms at his disposal to make his move. The outcome of what is quickly turning into one of the most intriguing celebrity feuds in recent memory will depend on how they react, if they react at all. Even though the wireless festival scene was short, it will probably have a lasting impact on hip-hop, sports, and popular culture for months to come. According to Drake's own altered lyrics from that evening, some stories only require additional chapters rather than a conclusion. Furthermore, based on his performance in London, this tale is far from